I'm not sure what's happening, but I am raising my daughter and my son in a world where we somehow have decided that we value someone's perceived talent, Chris Brown, more than their moral fiber, more than their character, more than how they behave and treat other people. It was bad enough that he was on the Grammys last night, not once, but twice. I actually heard someone say that he was on there 3 times. That middle time must have been when I was actually putting my kids to bed. But I saw him twice. But then, worse than that was something that I saw happen online during the course of his second performance and right after. It was an article that was directed to me by a friend of mine that I follow online, Cecily. And the article is titled, it was on BuzzFeed.com, and it's titled, Horrible Reactions to Chris Brown at the Grammys. Let me read you a couple of these, just so that you can get the full grasp of why I am so horrified. This is at Brittany Page _. Call me crazy, but I would let Chris Brown beat me up any day. At _Annie Gregg. Everyone shut up about Chris Brown being a woman beater. There's an expletive there. He can beat me up all night if he wants. At Shamooks18. Not gonna lie, I think I'd let Chris Brown beat me. Hashtag so sexy, hashtag love him, hashtag awkward tweet, hashtag don't even care. That is horrifying to me. I went ahead and put this on my Facebook page last night because it disgusts me and angers me so deeply that this is something that people are just throwing out there as if it's okay to make comments like these. And I had someone very well-meaning on my Facebook page say, don't you think they're joking, Danielle? You know what? Very likely. It's potentially very true that these women and the other 22 of them that are on this list who made comments like these, that they are joking. But what kind of a world am I raising my daughter to live within that we think it is acceptable to joke about domestic abuse? One of these comments actually addresses Rihanna specifically. I don't know why Rihanna complained. Chris Brown could beat me anytime he wanted to. That's from @StephFred32. Why is that okay? We're actually making light of the fact that Rihanna had bruises covering her face. She was abused by Chris Brown. And he's still on stage performing. And we're still treating him like an icon. And people are still buying his records. And he's still performing at the Grammys. And it's bad enough that we're treating him that way. But then there are women. There are people's daughters who think it's okay to make a mockery of domestic abuse this way. It disturbs me so greatly, and I promise you that I will raise my daughter to believe otherwise. And I promise you that I will surround my daughter by other people who believe as I do in this. Fortunately, when I posted this on Facebook last night, I saw a lot of the same sentiment that I share, a lot of sadness and a lot of frustration and a lot of disgust, because this is self-loathing and it's sad.